Hey everyone, so I am going to do an annoying car vlog again. Never done one with my phone, my camera sitting right here, so we'll see how this goes because I have to turn here in a second, so I guess we'll see how this goes. Anyways, I just finished signing our lease for our house, and Casey was able to meet me, luckily. So he met me, and you see these annoying teenagers who sit there and they turn way too far out. Anyways, regardless, so he was able to meet me. They finished today. I mean, there were just, they found, obviously they didn't find anyone alive, but they found body parts. And, as I told you, in my last video, that he was looking for, they were looking for, I guess, 3 kids who were missing in an apartment complex, and they never found them. So, I just don't understand, how things, I don't know. It's just heartbreaking is what it is. Especially children. One of the officers that is on his force, he's captain of the force, but one of his officers is a female. She's the only female on there. And he said today that she lost it. I think it's being a female, and having kids, being a mother. It's just, when you'd see something like that, it's just heartbreaking. So that's just horrible. But he's safe, and safe home, and yeah. So anyways, I kind of wanted to talk about I had a subject in my head and now I can't think about it. Oh, okay, so I kind of wanted to talk about discipline. So that was just random at the beginning. Okay, so kind of talk about, I guess, the discipline of Adriana. I don't know, it's been hard lately. Adriana just seems to... Okay, first, let me say this about Adriana. I love Adriana to death. There is nothing wrong with Adriana. Nothing. But she is what you call the... Hold on, my thing just... Okay, sorry, I had low battery. Anyways, she is what you call the spirited child. And I actually ordered the book, and that should be coming in next week, so I'm going to read that. But, Adriana's very emotional, and she gets her feelings hurt very easily. She gets mad, and when she gets mad, it is intense, like slamming doors. Just the littlest thing just sets her off. It was like today. Oh, there's a car passing. Just today, I was feeding Kaylin, which I had to do. And she got so upset with me because I said, she asked me to play with her when we were playing Pet Shop. And so she asked me to play with her, and I said, baby, give me just a second. And, oh, now the sun is glaring. I said, give me just a second, and I will play with you. Let me finish feeding Kaylin. She got so upset. It's like she is just... There's nothing wrong with her. It's just I'm having a very hard time handling it. I go to bed at night just feeling like she's just defeated me, and I'm doing a horrible job as a parent, and I don't know, I just don't know what to do. So for discipline, what we've been doing, which it's working a little bit. Okay, number one, I do not believe in spankings. My husband got spanked as a child with belts. I do not believe in it. That is just my personal opinion. Everyone has their own preference. I do not believe in it, and I will not do it to my children. We use timeout. She sits in a certain spot for, since she's close to 5, we've been doing 5 minutes, so for 5 minutes. We kind of do like what Super Nanny does. I'll talk to her, I'll put her in timeout, and then for 5 minutes, and then whenever the timer goes off, I'll talk to her, I'll get on her level, and I will talk to her and explain to her why she was put in timeout, and, almost what is expected, why she shouldn't have done that, or it's something that pertains to what she did. It's worked somewhat, but it's like, I feel like for every single time that she got mad and slammed a door, or did something, I feel like I'd be constantly putting her in timeout, and I know you're supposed to keep up with consistency, but gosh, I feel like I'd be putting her in timeout constantly. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe some of the moms who have older children or who have some advice on it can give me some advice on it, because I'm lost. I am lost, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I love her to death, and you know, most of the time I am easy on her. I am way easier on her than Casey is. But it's like to a certain point, I get so frustrated, and yes, sometimes I do yell. I am a human being, and when I get frustrated, I do yell. And I hate it because, you know, she cries and she doesn't want to be yelled at, but it's like, it's just like a natural response when you get so mad. So I'm trying to work on myself and not yelling and trying to keep it calm. But if anyone has any advice on, you know, what I should do, or someone who else has a spirited child and how you disciplined, please let me know. I mean, I know I'm going to get that book in the mail and read it, but I would like to hear maybe personal experiences on it. It's a text message. So, I don't know. What I'm going to do is I have a hard time with her picking up her stuff. Casey makes her do it. He just stands over her and makes her do it. You know, I almost am like, I don't want to fight, and I only ask her so many times, and then I just end up doing it because it's a bigger fight just sitting there asking her, and it takes 15 minutes when everything could have been picked up. So yes, I sit there and I pick everything up for her. I think what I'm going to start doing is, I saw it on Facebook, and I shared it on my Facebook page. So you get a large clear tote, and you put like toy timeout. So when you don't pick up your toys that you weren't supposed to, that you were supposed to pick up, you put them in the box. So I put them in the box, and then on the front there's a little like pocket, and it's got little chores in it, or little things that in order to get your toys out of timeout, you have to do one of those things. So I think I'm going to try to do that. And then as far as discipline goes with other things, I'm going to try the chart that we used whenever I was teaching preschool. I don't know why I haven't done it recently, because I taught preschool, so you think I would know. But we did like a poster, and we had little, you know, like the big popsicle sticks, like the tongue compressors, and we put a green smiley face. Hold on, let me turn really fast because this is like a busy intersection. Or it's not busy, but it gets congested. Okay, so you do a green smiley face, and then yellow, you do a yellow light bulb, and then you do a red stop sign. So obviously it's on green at the beginning of each day. If they do something, you know, the first time that they do something, you always give them a verbal warning. So, you know, you let them know that, hey, you know, you can't do that. You know, we shouldn't do that. This is, you know, what you should do. So that's the first thing. The second time they do something, you switch it to yellow. The light bulb obviously is rethink what you did. It's rethink your actions. So it goes on yellow. It doesn't ever switch back to green. There is no switching back to green. You do something good, it switches back. If something happens again while they're on yellow, then it switches to red. Like in the preschool that I taught, red meant you lost 5 minutes of recess. Here I'll probably do like go to bed 5 minutes early or 10 minutes early, something like that. I haven't quite figured out what happens if it goes past red. I'd never had a student in preschool that went past if they did something after red. Well, we actually called their parents if it happened after that, but I don't know what I'm going to do, if anything. I'm hoping we won't get past yellow. So we're going to try that. And I think it would help if I had a structured schedule. I think that's what she needs. She has to have things very specific, and that's the thing about a spirited child, is they have to have things very specific. She has to have stuff in certain orders. Stuff has to go in a certain place. It's almost, I don't know, my mom says that when I was little, I was a spirited child. Right now, I'm very OCD. You know, it's like my grocery list have to go in a certain order. No one can touch the stuff in the grocery basket, like the basket, the grocery cart, whenever we're putting it up onto the conveyor belt, whenever we're checking out, because it has to go in a certain order. If people start putting stuff up there, I start getting really hot, and I feel like I'm going to have a panic attack. So I don't know, maybe I was a spirited child, and it has just grown into OCD. I don't know. But I think having a structured schedule is going to help us too. So just kind of, I don't know, I guess it was more than discipline that I just went over, but, I don't know, but if anyone has any advice on the timeout thing or discipline of a spirited child, as I said, I do not spank, so don't even recommend spanking. But if you have any suggestions on what I should do, or, what has worked for you, just let me know. As I said, I'm just having a really hard time with that. I mean, sometimes I go to bed crying. And I know I shouldn't do that because I know I am doing my best as a parent to try to handle it, but sometimes it is just, let me turn. It's just really hard. So now the sun is in my eyes because I'm right in the sun. So anyways, yes, any suggestions, advice, please, I would very much appreciate it. And yeah, so as I said, as I always say, if y'all have any suggestions for videos you want me to do, let me know. I still need to do the MZE video again, and I'll just go into more depth in that video so I don't have mean people messaging me. So anyways, yeah, I hope that everyone is having a good day, and keep on praying for the people in Boston and West. I know that I'm doing it constantly throughout the day, so I hope that everyone has an amazing night or morning whenever you watch this, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right, bye.